Hi, this is Giovanni, and I'm going to tell you the number one reason why your business is not growing. The number one reason why your business is not growing is because you don't understand human beings. You don't know how human beings work, how they think. For the most part, every time I talk to one of my clients, I have this very conversation. Every single business has two types of clients, okay? Every single business has two types of clients. The first client is your internal client, okay? And your internal client is your employees and your team. That's your internal client. And your second client is your external client. Okay? And these are your customers. Okay? Or your suppliers. Those are your external clients as well. So let me break it down for you a little bit more. So, when you think about your internal clients, your employees, your team, they're the very people that are helping you accomplish what you want, right? But a lot of times they're not connected to the very thing that drives you, right? For the most part, when I talk to my clients, they're driven by some purpose. It's a bigger purpose than many times just making money, right? Many times just achieving $1 million goal. For the most part, most of my clients, they're actually committed to a bigger purpose. Something that connects them with their community, something that they want to solve to the community, and some solution that they are to the community, right? And they are inherently driven by that greater purpose. However, their internal clients, their employees, their team don't really know about that. They don't really connect. What they're connecting to is the daily activities that they have to do, the things that they have to push forward, right? And so when that's happening, when your internal clients are not connected to a bigger purpose, they're just kind of surviving the day. And I know you've noticed that. So basically they could be there for the insurance, they could be there to pay the bills, they could be there as a transition to get a different job, right? And so you as a business owner, or you as a committed manager, you're like, how do I get the most out of them? How do I get them to be inspired and to connect with the organization? Okay, so I'm telling you how to do that as I am sharing this with you. You gotta have a meeting. You have to get together with them and begin to share with them the opportunity that the business is. And you have to first recognize that you haven't done it before, or the way that you have done it, they haven't really heard it before. So at this point, your internal clients, now they're connecting with the bigger purpose, okay? And now you're starting to get what they have inside of them is starting to come out, right? And then there's also your external clients. Now these are your customers, and I want you to think, I invite you to think that you don't understand your customers very well. You see, your customers are part of a story, right? When you think about your customer, they're part of a story. When they get to your place of business, when they get to where you are, it's because of some story that they're dealing with. They don't just show up at your store, they don't show up at your business, they're dealing with something. And you know what they're dealing with. In fact, you are a solution to what they're dealing with, but you're not really good at connecting to that solution, right? You're more likely to connect to the opportunity of a sale rather than the opportunity of their story, right? So when you connect with their story, you connect with their pain, you connect with what they care about, what they really worry about, and your product or your service is part of that solution, then all of a sudden your external client, your customers, actually become part of your brand. Because now Now they see that your brand, your place of business, where your internal clients are committed to a greater good, which is in some degree connected with their story, right? Now your customers start really referring you, and they want to know more about you, and they want to know what you're connected to, right? And one of the things that you want to be very, 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 very aware is that now you want to have a business that is connected with a greater good. That your business is actually helping something in society, because now customers really care about that. So when they see that wherever they do business, they actually are connected with something that is bigger than them, some community service, then they're more likely to do business and they're more likely to stay with you in the journey. So I hope this was useful, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.